Hello, everybody. This is Storm. I've been sitting on this for a while now because I kept trying to be nice about it, trying to play it cool and to protect everybody else's feelings. But I'm tired. I'm over all this bullshit and I'm done pretending. I've been battling this for quite some time now, and instead of getting support, I've been getting dragged deeper into this bullshit. So I'm going to speak out on all of it. As you guys know it, I was a June main for almost 2 years. I had put in the work and got her the flame ruler. And the entire time, I was made to feel like I was playing her wrong and that I didn't improve. And there were some people who actually was thinking, oh, Storm, she will never improve. All I ever got was negative feedback. And never once did anyone pull me to the side and say, hey, Storm, you're actually doing this part really well. Keep doing that. It was always that I was doing something wrong. Always the criticism. Always the scraps. And do you know how that fucks with somebody's head? Especially when you're already dealing with ADHD, anxiety, and low mental capacity? I felt like I wasted almost 2 years of my life. I felt like I drained myself over nothing. And I almost lost my sanity because of all this bullshit of getting constantly burned out, overwhelmed, and made to feel like I was the problem. And so as I announced it publicly that I was going to make Lars my new main, because I was excited and trying, I wanted growth. And I feel that I can. But when reality hit, I've been trying to get used to him, and I have been getting used to him little by little. But every time I turn around, I'm getting told that I need to do this, that I need to do that, etc., etc. And again, there's nothing about what I'm doing right. Just more criticism on top of more criticism. Just more, you're doing it all wrong. Let's talk about this community that's toxic in Tekken. Because it's full of cliques and fake brotherhood bullshit. Some of these Discord servers are entirely ego driven. Everybody's obsessing over their rank and who's in their inner circle and who's not. And sadly to say, if you're not part of their little group, you're going to get treated like background noise, like you don't even matter. Like your entire existence does not matter. You can say hello inside of a server, you will either get the silent treatment or somebody going to respond negatively and say, what the fuck? But if you're congratulating somebody on their rank or kissing somebody's ass, then suddenly everybody's friendly. I watch people switch up on folks the second it benefits them. I've seen people act so damn two-faced, acting like they're your friend to your face, while talking shit behind your back and snitching you out, and people getting treated like trash the second they stop being useful, so they discard them and throw them away like they never mattered. And when you call it out, suddenly you're the problem. Suddenly you're too negative. Suddenly you need to set realistic expectations and all that bullshit. I'm tired of the loneliness that comes with this Tekken community that's toxic as fuck. I'm tired of being in servers and groups where nobody actually gives a fuck about you unless you're feeding their ego. I'm tired of all the rank obsessions, the grandiosity, and the vainglory. And I'm tired of people acting like they're gods because they hit a certain rank while treating everyone else like they're trash as if they're beneath them. I understand that we're supposed to point out what we need to improve because that's part of growth. But don't let it be just that. Point out some of the good things someone is doing too, because you never know what someone is going through in their life. And a kind word here and there can make a difference, a big difference. Iron sharpens iron, but there is a massive difference between basic criticism and constructive criticism. Constructive criticism points out what you're doing right and tells you to keep doing it, while also showing you what can be improved, while regular criticism only points out what you're doing wrong. And that endless negativity makes a person feel hopeless, worthless, and like trash, especially if they're already dealing with low mental capacity and low mental focus due to whatever's going on in their life. It's none of no one's business what's going on in someone's personal life, but at the end of the day, a kind word cheers up the heart, and bad words tears down somebody's spirit. I'm tired of watching people who claim to be helping actually just tearing people down with nothing but negative feedback and zero acknowledgement and having no empathy at all when someone's struggling, and not even acknowledging any small wins or small improvements, because that shit is damaging and it's very toxic, especially when you're already struggling with whatever's going on in your life. I announced Lars as my new main because I was trying to move forward, but instead of support, I got more pressure, more criticism, and more people telling me that I'm not ready, you're not going to improve, you're trash, and all that shit. And the same cycle that I went through with June is repeating itself. I'm fucking sick and tired of it. So I'm done. I'm going to take a step back and reset. I'm protecting my peace. I'm not built for this fake ass shit of this toxic community. I'm not built for the cliques, the ego, or the loneliness dressed up as community. And I'm stepping away from the Tekken Discord servers that doesn't support. I'm stepping away from the toxicity and the people who only know how to criticize and cause harm but never lift up. I'm not quitting Tekken, but I'm going to quit the version of the community that's toxic as fuck, that drains the life out of people. And I'm done letting this shit affect me, or letting people who don't have my best interests at heart dictate how I feel about myself or my gameplay. To the ones who actually supported me quietly, who checked on me and gave me positive feedback, I see you, and I just want to tell you thank you and many blessings to you. And to everyone else who contributed to this toxic environment, get your head out your ass and get over your egotistic arrogancy, because that shit ain't gonna fly with me no more. I'm taking my space, I'm resetting, and when I come back, I'm coming back on my terms. Not for clicks, not for ego, not for no arrogant bullshit, and not to prove a damn thing to nobody. This is Storm signing off. Have a wonderful day.